There's something that's recently kind of happened with my work where, and I think you've talked about it and you've noticed it. But man, if you guys have listened over the last 2 years, I started a new position and it's felt like I've been so out of my element. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. And it was one of those really uncomfortable feelings. Mm-hmm. And recently I had this thing where there was some work from the guy that had the job before me and the guy that had the job before him. Mm-hmm. There was like work that had been piling up that all got transferred to me. And when it got transferred to me, I looked at the amount of work that I had and immediately I'm just like, oh, fuck. Like it's that overwhelming feeling.
Yes.
It's kind of like when I started a new job or, I'm sure everybody, like we've all had those moments when something gets dropped on you and you're like, oh, shit.
Right.
And it's like, how am I going to get this done? But then I don't know if it's just starting. It's like looking up the first number, put the first email address in the to box, figure out what the title of that email is going to be, or go to the store and get that tool that you need, or whatever it is. But it's the first step. And then once you start, and then you start the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. And then before you know it, you're starting to get on a roll. That's then you're starting to figure out, okay, so if I do a few of these here, then I can start working on these over here. And then you start planning things out on how you can accomplish maybe a little bit more. And before you know it, you're like down the path. And now you're starting to see like how you can get these things done. I've noticed that sometimes I just sit there and fucking look at it. Like I know I have all this work to do and I don't even want to start. So what I do is I'll start working on this over here. And I leave that alone because it's just too much. And then I start working on this over here. But meantime, the time is passing on this big ass thing of work that I need to do.
Right.
When the best thing that I could have did was like, you know what? Let's just get started. Because the sooner I start, the faster I'll finish it. And the faster I start developing the plan and getting it all knocked out. And I think that's just something I got to keep and that we all got to keep in the front of our head sometimes. It's like when you get that overwhelming feeling, don't fucking sit there and stare at it for too long.
Yeah.
Like
get at it.
Like just get busy. Figure something out.
I had that same conversation with Audrey, like probably on Thursday, because she was sharing with me that she was feeling stressed out at school because of all the work.
Yeah.
And, I told her, I said, hey, I'm like, do you know how to eat an elephant? She's like,
what the hell?
How would you eat an elephant? I'm like, one bite at a time.
Yeah.
I'm like, focus on one thing, knock it out, then get to the next. But it's it is hard. It's being mindful because at the time you just feel like your head's going to explode. Like that's how she explained it.
I'm never going to get this done.
Right.
There's no way I'm going to get this done.
Yes. But you just got to start just exactly what you said. Yeah. And I think that's something that, you can share with her. I think that's sharing with the kids the stories, like what we've gone through. Like, yeah, I understand how you're feeling.
Because, I felt the same way at work.
Yeah.
Like it's the same situation.
Yep.